Today, the Mekong River faces many pressing environmental issues, from animal trafficking to the loss of species. Environmental issues are becoming the source of the largest security issues within Southeast Asia. However, the most dominant concern that has risen in the past couple of years is that of water pollution. Water pollution in the Mekong not only has severe impacts on wildlife, but it also impacts those who live along the river, as they no longer have access to safe and clean water. To understand the effects of water pollution in the Mekong, we must first identify water as a security issue through the framework of human security. Although traditional theories of security understand security as power, with the state as the referent object, when these approaches failed to explain the end of the Cold War, scholars began to develop theories beyond this traditional understanding. Within the context of East Asia, one of the most significant redefinitions of security was the concept of human security, taken up by policymakers who outlined 7 main security threats to humans. Water security is key to future security concerns, and insecurity poses risks for public health, political stability, and continued economic growth. East Asian security and environmental expert Elizabeth Economy has argued that within many Asian states, conflicts are flaring over competing demands for water and growing public health challenges. Additionally, Asia must contend with the potentially devastating impacts of global climate change, rising sea levels, increasing pestilence and disease, extreme flooding and droughts, and declining agricultural activity. Agricultural production could be at risk if pollution in the river continues to increase, posing a direct threat to 70% of the river's population who depend on the river for their livelihoods. A decline in production could be detrimental to the food security of these people. Vu is a 51-year-old Vietnamese shrimp farmer living on the banks of the Mekong, who, due to unidentified poisons, has seen a 40% decrease in productivity since 2011. If the riverbank is further eroded, not only is this a problem for local businesses, but also threatens the biodiversity of the entire river.
The Mekong's contamination also poses a significant threat to public health. The increase in surface water pollution is progressively being implicated as a factor in human health issues. Poor water quality and inadequate pre-treatment of surface water has been identified as a contributing factor to high mortality rates of 8.5% of all deaths due to diarrhea in Southeast Asia. As the population increases in this region, more people will be at serious health risk from pollution in the Mekong. While some argue that not enough is being done to protect the Mekong River and its people, there are several pacts that have been established to ensure safety along the river, the most significant being the Mekong River Commission. Mekong River Commission, established in 1995 between Laos, Cambodia, Thailand and Vietnam, is a pact agreeing to protect the river's water quality against any threats. Endorsed by the United Nations, it allows maximum cooperation and mutual assistance between its members. The Mekong River Commission recognises that the river provides a vital source to the neighbouring countries in order to maintain a sustainable economy, as well as being a critical source of clean water for the local communities along the river. As a result, these 4 member countries work together to preserve the river's water conditions. The MRC meet annually to review the issues facing the lower Mekong basin, working to combat such threats. Additionally, in 1999, the World Bank, with funding help from the Global Environment Facility Trust Fund, announced the Mekong River Basin Water Utilisation Project, a project to help members of the MRC establish ways to promote and improve coordinated and sustainable water management in the basin, including reasonable and equitable water utilisation by the countries of the basin and protection of the environmental, aquatic life and ecological balance of the basin. Water pollution in the Mekong threatens the food, health, economic and environmental security of riparian communities across East Asia. The efforts of the Mekong River Commission need to be mirrored by all the countries along the river in order to ensure the continued health of these communities and the river itself.